For Cyclones TV, I'm Nick Brunker. Cincinnati heads on the road tomorrow night to kick off a 3-3 weekend. They'll take on the Evansville Icemen at the Ford Center tomorrow night before coming back home for games against the Reading Royals and the Wheeling Nailers. With plenty of hockey still ahead over the next few days, the team's mentality is simple: conserve energy.
Well, we got 3-3 this weekend. It's really important for us, especially tonight, to make sure we get a good meal on us and get fueled up, get a lot of fluids so that we're ready for the weekend. And it was a tough game last game, 1-1 game, hard fought, defensive. So hopefully we can get a couple more shots on goal, get a little bit more offense going tomorrow.
Playing smart, especially as the weekend goes on. You got to play smart. You can't get stuck for 2-minute shifts. You got to make them short, sweet. And playing smart, getting the puck in, getting the puck out, little things like that'll add up, especially in a 3-3. When you have that many games in that short of time, it's just very important to get do all the little things on the ice that are going to pay off bigger later on.
You just got to be ready. You know what you're getting into. You got to take care of your body here in the next few days. Get the fluids in you and good food. There's some young guys that haven't been in this situation before, so I think if some of us older guys can just give them some advice if they need it. But it's hard. It's not easy on your body. So, but being at home obviously makes a big difference because you're in your apartment and you're familiar with your surroundings.
I think it's the same as you prepare for anything or how you handle any situation as a goalie. The longer I think that I've been a pro, it's only my second full year, but. You learn to control what you can control, what you don't control when you play. You don't control how many games in a row. I think going into a 3-3, you fall a lot back on your practice habits and how you took care of your body over the past couple weeks, and just the cumulative effects over the course of a season of making sure you're taking care of yourself, making sure you have good habits on the ice. You stay on when you need to stay on after, and when you're not feeling as good, you maybe get off a little earlier and get a longer stretch. It's just taking care of your body.
Tuesday's 2-1 win for Cincinnati was the 6th time in 7 games that the final score had been decided by 2 goals or less. And heading into Evansville tomorrow night, the team expects plenty more of the same.
I expect something that's very similar to last game. I thought they played a pretty solid defensive game. I thought we played, a pretty solid defensive game overall, and I thought their goalie came up with some big saves when we had a chance to open it up, and I don't expect anything different than that. They're a very good team. I think the first game was an anomaly, but at the same time, every game is wholly different. So, the first 2 really don't matter. Going into the second game after that first one, we probably thought things would be a little different, but we played a really tight game, second game, and I'm sure the third game is going to bring something I didn't even expect.
It's going to be a hard game. It's going to be a really tough game, especially in their building. So, we're expecting our team to come out, play fast, and play physical and get lots of shots and, just keep working, especially in our D zone. Continue to work hard in our D zone and take away chances that may happen and just go from there.
It's the same systems, basically. We're watching their video on what they do. So, it's staying the course. I think we played a good game last game. I think if we can just clean some little things up, communicate a little more in the D zone. That will be all right.
We've been in a lot of close games going into the starting this season, so I don't know if we want to change our mindset necessarily. When we know what's coming at the end of the game when it's close, and we want to bear down and make sure we at least get the 1 point. But we still, I think, we want to keep the pressure on teams, and we don't want to necessarily sit back to try and protect leads or anything like that. I think we want to, stick with our systems and continue to do what we do well.
You got to keep having the same mind frame, and that's to keep going after teams and at the same time being strong defensively. And I think actually both teams did that on Tuesday. I think it was a really tight game, and it could have went either way. But obviously, a win's a win. So it's great to win. Doesn't matter how it happens, but as long as we get the 2 points, we're happy.
We'll be on the air tomorrow night at 7:45 for our pregame countdown to face-off. The opening face-off from the Ford Center tomorrow night is at 8:15 Eastern Time. We invite you to join us listening live or head out to Game Time Sports Bar and Grill on the west side in Cheviot to watch all the action live at the Coors Light Cyclones viewing party. I'm Nick Brunker, and this is Cyclones TV.